It's Monday, the day of my canceled show, and the pain of the hemorrhoid has actually diminished a little bit. But now it's time to see a specialist. Dr. L was a big, friendly-looking doctor with a striped shirt, tie, and khakis. I liked him right away. His office was located in a hospital. He walked me over to a huge room which had an exam table in the center, but it looked like an operating room, and there were machines all over the place, and 3 huge cabinets filled with all different kinds of stuff. As we walked in one door, an orderly was closing the door on the other side of the room. I really want to thank you for seeing me.
Well, you should thank me. I don't usually see patients on Mondays. I'm only doing this as a favor to Dr. K. Now, put this gown on, ties in the back, and I want you to lay on your side with your face facing the wall and your knees touching your chest. He left the room. I got undressed, put on the gown, and assumed the position. He came back in the room, put on a glove, and said, "Let's get to it." I'm still turning, trying to see everything that's going on. Oh. Well, the good news is, it ruptured on its own. Oh. Looks like it had a blood clot in it.
I can't tell you how much it hurt.
I bet it did. I bet that hurt like hell. Hey, wait here a minute. I want to get my colleague to look at this.
He leaves the room. The orderly comes in the door.
Hey, is the doctor here?
No, he went to get a friend of his to take a look at me. I think something interesting's happening back there.
Cool. I need to get some stuff.
I didn't move from my position as he grabbed some gauze and a blanket from one of the cabinets and left the room. Dr. L came back in the room with Dr. M. Dr. M was an old, distinguished-looking doctor like Robert Young and Marcus Welby, MD. He introduced himself and then went straight to my ass. They both stared at the lump intently for a little while, and then the squeezing started. Oh, it hurt, but I could feel the lump losing its power. And then the first finger went in. It was Dr. L. After a few minutes of poking around, he turned over to Dr. M and said,
"You want to see if you can feel anything?"
"Sure." And then the second finger went in. Dr. M was probing around a little bit, and I was wondering who else they were going to invite in for a poke. I imagined Dr. L running outside and going,
"Hey, come here, you gotta feel this."
I'm turning, trying to see everything Dr. M is doing, and he gave me a very sour look. "How can I examine you if you'll keep squirming around like that? If you were my patient, I would have to sedate you." Dr. L took off his glove and came up front.
I'm glad I took the time to see it today. This clearly was an emergency. And if it wouldn't have ruptured, I would have cut it. But we did drain it. And I'm going to put you on 2 different kinds of antibiotics, and I'm going to write you out a prescription for lidocaine to put on it. I want you to keep soaking, and I want to see you in 1 month.